Those are lies. Don't say lies.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're looking at the celebrities who have historically limited or totally written off late-night talk show appearances.
We've always, known that no is a full sentence.
Number 10. Kristen Stewart. Actress Kristen Stewart has never been shy about admitting that she may have been too shy for the celebrity she achieved in her teens. She's willing to discuss her projects and process in formal interviews, but she admits to not having a personality suited to the public bantering and hijinks of talk shows.
Can we do the show now?
All right.
Yeah.
I can sympathize with the head shaving because I wanted to shave my head for years.
Stewart is openly embarrassed about her awkward early days with on-camera interviews. The overwhelming spotlight that she never expected from the Twilight Saga was just too much. Now a style icon and acclaimed actress, Stewart has slowly been returning to late night.
Did you read the Vogue article about me?
I've put souffle d'apricot on the menu for you, your favourite, and I will make it myself for you.
But as uncomfortable as she is with the fame that comes with her beloved career, she doesn't have time for the fluffier side of promotions.
I'm hooked up to a matrix simulation, so I'm making this all up, and I'm such a true visionary.
Number 9. Christian Bale. In 2002, Christian Bale sat down with Craig Kilborn and Carson Daly to promote Reign of Fire. These were his first late-night talk show appearances, and his last.
Are you worried that the industry is just going to peg you as this psycho?
Well, I think there's a problem. Every single actor, you find yourself getting typecast.
Bale has since gained a reputation for being extremely selective with interviews. The typical fluff of late night just doesn't jibe with the legendary method actor's brand.
You put on some weight, but for a role.
Quite a lot of weight, yes.
Yeah.
How many pounds did you put on?
I thought it wasn't just for fun that I decided to shave my head, bleach my eyebrows, and put on 40 pounds.
In some of his few profile pieces, he's even mentioned wanting to retire from the job he took mostly to support his family. It's unfortunate for him that he's touted as one of the finest actors in the industry. However long that will last, Bale's name carries enough cash for him to work around additional press.
Not the win.
It's a hell of a drive. She's a hell of a machine. Oh, she's fast. Could be faster.
Number 8. Frank Ocean. A 2012 performance on Late Night with Jimmy Fallon marked Frank Ocean's sole appearance on a talk show.
Taxi driver, be my shrink for the hour.
The renowned singer-songwriter's reluctance about doing interviews is one thing, but his notoriously elusive brand has extended to promotional music performances. He doesn't do many live performances at all. Ocean's signature command over his own brand leaves little room for discussing his art, let alone talk show banter. But the accolades speak for themselves.
Got this black suit on, rolling around like I'm ready for a funeral.
Even with rare new material, Ocean continues to captivate fans and engage with them on his public social media. His air of mystery has less to do with introversion than with controlling how the public sees the man and the music.
Our daughters and our sons are just candles in the sun.
Number 7. Joaquin Phoenix.
I know you love doing talk shows, so thank you for being...
This is my style packing peanuts.
As one of Hollywood's most committed actors, Joaquin Phoenix is also one of the most awkward interviewees. In 2010, a shaggy, disconnected Phoenix made a bizarre appearance on Letterman that was later revealed to be a method acting stunt for the mockumentary I'm Still Here. Of course, Phoenix's handful of legitimate interviews aren't exactly comfortable either.
How is that, the beard?
In what way?
Well, is it comfortable? Is it itchy? Are you pleased with it?
I'm okay with it, but now you're making me feel weird about it.
Amid assumptions that he's too shy for such banter, Phoenix recently revealed that he mostly hates serious questions on the spot. This goes back to the trauma of being a child celebrity. He is now overcoming that phobia to be more open to talk shows, but still clearly considers the process burdensome.
This is exactly how I imagined it.
Well, that makes one of us.
Number 6. Abel Tesfaye, aka The Weeknd.
I can feel my face when I'm with you, but I love it,
stardom may have cost Abel Tesfaye some of the signature mystery of the Weeknd persona. As widely as the R&B icon has been diversifying his brand, he still likes to keep fans in the dark. The Weeknd very rarely does interviews, let alone talk show appearances. Believe it or not, he once believed that he didn't have much to say, even in a professional capacity. He certainly doesn't have an interest in talk show filler.
Ta-da!
Yeah, I still don't know who you are.
James Corden, I'm the host of The Late Late Show.
At least he'll give the occasional performance on late night. And as Tesfaye the Renaissance man gradually distances himself from The Weeknd, he has a lot more to talk about. His more casual personality, however, remains strictly under wraps. Number 5. Beyonce. As the staggering star power of Beyonce Knowles has grown, she's become more focused on controlling her career. That includes limiting interviews.
I do a lot of shows back to back, maybe 4 shows and then a day off because I like to go home in between.
Beyonce has been stepping back from the sit-down since the 2010s in light of public scrutiny of past comments, as well as a general concern about wasting time. The pop idol would rather choose her words more wisely in public statements and social media. It's not enough to turn down interviews on talk shows. She hasn't even given live performances for late night in years. Beyonce's concerts, fan engagement, and many other enterprises should say more than enough about her brand. Number 4. Kate Moss. Everyone wanted to talk to supermodel Kate Moss in the 90s. She remains a prolific beauty icon and entrepreneur to this day, but has long kept her public life strictly professional.
How do you deal with your fame and loss of privacy? Is it a huge deal, or do you get along fine with it?
I kind of... the press bothers me.
In 2010, she explained to T Magazine that she has become highly selective in interviews after years of media exploitation and misrepresentation. The legendary model doesn't even have a personal social media presence.
How do you capture, the incredible style of you?
It's things that people, they've seen me in all these different guises.
Yeah.
This and every day with the paparazzi.
In wanting to make sure she maintains a totally authentic image, Moss has managed to completely avoid late-night talk shows. She now has the clout to have more control in her few interviews.
Not just turning up and having my hair and makeup done.
Yeah.
And I am still working with the photographers that I've always worked with.
Otherwise, she prefers to keep her private life completely private. Number 3. Shia LaBeouf.
I bet if you went over there and asked that boy right now who he wants to be when he grows up, he wouldn't say me.
Actor Shia LaBeouf didn't have much of a choice in his disappearance from talk shows. In fact, he was a larger-than-life personality on the press circuit, but his stardom effectively collapsed when the press turned largely bad. Viral videos of disturbing outbursts made LaBeouf a pariah.
Just do it!
His road to sobriety allowed him to return to Hollywood, until allegations of abusive behavior effectively blacklisted him. He's still busy, but his public appearances are now usually highlighted by apologies and self-defense. LaBeouf has thus begun to distance himself from interviews in general.
You seem to have gone crazy since the last time I saw you. Is that true? It does seem that way, doesn't it?
The showmanship that once made him a hit on late night is certainly long gone. Number 2. Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen. Despite growing up as one of the most recognizable celebrity twins ever, Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen claim that they were raised to be discreet. They were certainly outgoing enough for talk shows throughout their coming of age, but they were especially open about anticipating more agency as adults.
When you get married and have kids of your own, would you want them to go through that same situation?
You mean living, wait.
Being 9 months old and having a TV show.
I don't understand the question.
Sure enough, they eventually took over their public appearances and quit acting to focus on fashion design. This helped set the stage for little sister Elizabeth's own Hollywood stardom. Meanwhile, the Olsen twins rebranded themselves as fairly private entrepreneurs. They're as likely to appear on talk shows as any other fashion designer who places professionalism over personality. What few interviews they do reflect that.
If you're younger and you don't want to work, you say no.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos.
You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Taylor Swift. Part of Taylor Swift's monumental status was built on consistent talk show sit-downs and performances.
The music industry is, certain corners of it.
As she's grown as an artist, however, she's preferred to let the product talk for itself. Swift infamously held a media blackout from the production of her 2017 album Reputation to its release.
Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you just made me do. Look what you just made me do.
The project itself was a direct response to often hostile pressures of celebrity. Since then, one of music's leading public figures has reserved interviews for only the most high-profile outlets. Even when she appears on talk shows, it's hardly ever to perform. Swiftie has finally mastered separating artistic professionalism from public image by knowing when and where to talk.
And I keep my side of the street clean.
Who are some other superstars too introverted for interviews? Make an appearance in the comments.
I feel like we don't know a ton about you personally. Is that intentional?
I don't know a lot about you.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.